Good morning. It is Sunday at midnight and OMG, hello. It's been a very long day and I actually thought that I was going to be here, being my parents' house in the Bay Area. And it was one of those days that just did not go as planned, and I probably should have just broke out one of my decks and done a reading of some sort so I could figure out what would be a good meditation or reflection for the day, because it was, oh my goodness, it was a day. In fact, the flight home, so all day long, my sister works for an airline, and I usually can non-rev, so I don't have to pay for my flights cash-wise, but I do pay in waiting in airports all the time. So today was one of those days where everyone was trying to go where we were going, and we were trying to make an 8:15 flight, and they'd already cleared a couple people, and there was one seat definitely left. Yeah, sorry, I'm like trying to remember how to work. Yes, so my name came up first, but the weird thing is, even though my name's first on the list, my sister has to be cleared first because she's the employee. Anyway, so they were going to clear me, and I'm like, am I leaving without you? And she's like, yeah, because that's what I said. And the guy who they cleared before me, he's like, you know what, give her my seat, that's fine, you know. And it was just like so touching, because this complete stranger is like, you know, these two ladies, you know, don't need to be broken up. It didn't know anything about what's going on in our lives, and it just, of course, made me tear up and my sister tear up, and I'm getting teared up right now, because every now and then you just think humans are terrible, and then someone, you know, complete stranger, does something nice. In the end, he actually ended up getting on the plane too, because more people didn't show up. So it was a happy ending for all. But I did not get to give you guys something to think about today, so we're going to do that. I'm almost tempted to do two, so I'll do one now before I go to bed so I can think on things as I am sleeping. And then I'll do another one tomorrow, probably when I get up, because like I said before, I don't sleep like a normal person. I mean, yeah, it's midnight now, so I'll probably wake up at 6. So we're going to pull this one here. Ooh, this is interesting. It says, you got a feeling you just can't shake. Ooh, that little voice inside you, listen to that shit. Ooh, that is pretty deep, man. That is deep. As you may know, I am studying to be a life coach, and one of the things that they've talked about a lot is coincidence, and how you should pay attention to when things happen, you know, repeatedly, because it's usually the universe pointing you in the direction, like, you know, yes, you need to pay attention to this thing happening. And I know a lot of times the little voice in our head isn't necessarily a nice voice, and that's a whole other conversation for another day. But this is about listening to your intuition, and yeah, I'm gonna sleep on that one, and I'm gonna probably blog about that, because there's definitely been a couple times where you're just like, this just doesn't sound right, or you know what, I need to. This is actually perfect. I'll talk about later how I manifested a cat. And I know it's kind of strange, but I did. Not the same thing as listening to the inner voice, but it definitely was the universe pointing me into a direction of something I'd asked for, and saying, hey, you asked for this, I'm handing it to you. So, so yeah, listen to your inner voice. And right now my inner voice is saying, go the fuck to sleep. So I'm going to do that. And yeah, I'll let you know what insights I have about listening to that inner voice, because you know what, when you got a feeling that you just can't shake, that little voice inside you, listen to that shit. I like that a lot. Let me make sure okay, no, lightning bolt, I saw lightning bolts in here, and it was like, ooh, is that something different? But it's not. Whatever. So anyways, have a wonderful evening, and or morning, because it is 12 in the morning. And I will see you again today with something a little bit more touchy-feely. So yes, listen to your inner voice because you're usually right. All right. Good night. Have a great day. Morning. Sweet dreams.